China's recently been suffering a drought and starvation famine. The caravans and ships of the Silk Road virtually ceased. Damn. So temporarily, the Silk Road is not going to be earning extra money. That's bad. We make money off the Silk Road. Not much, but that does hurt our income a little. Ah, use our high stewardship to impress the Holy Roman Emperor. Sure. Made him like us more. Good. That'll offset how we pissed him off before. What is this? Sophia. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm guessing it's a soft J, who's one of our bastard children. Yeah, it was one of Pixelated Knight's bastard kids. She can get an education in heritage. Faith. I don't really care what your culture is as long as you're Jewish. And we failed to murder the guy. Cool. God damn. Really want this guy dead. He lives right in my capital, right? No, he lives... where? In Danzig? Oh, he owns this. No? Yes? I don't remember. I know I want these lands. Yes, he lives here. Okay. Spy Master. Build a spy network there. I want to... there we go. Increase our plot power. Is that why you're now Croatian instead of Bohemian? The culture's just kind of shifted a whole lot. I didn't really have much control over it. It's weird inheritance and everything, you know? Okay, get... no, we do want to save up for the university there, I think. Yeah, let's save up for that university. Son was born, ransom, yeah. Actually, we haven't checked our ransoms. Still can only banish him for $50. And no one that I can ransom is not a landowner. Garrison done. Just get another one going. Need that retinue. Raiders, where? Right there? They're already in a fight, they'll leave. Yeah, culture's not that big a deal, aside from culture groups. I agree with that, Mega Cakes. You can't adopt a culture? Kind of. You don't have much control over it. You can willingly choose to adopt the culture of your local capital. For us, that'd be Pomeranian, I believe. Yes, that'd be Pomeranian for us. I don't know if there'd be any reason to do that. So... chat, I'm gonna need you as my live research team to check something. Something that culture affects is cultures will sometimes have a different special retinue or a different special building. So, for instance, if I look at my castle buildings here, we can get Hussar training grounds for I guess that would be Croatian because it's South Slavic, maybe. And Pomeranian is West Slavic. Okay, no, I think West Slavic is Hussars, which I am a fan of Hussars. If you guys could do me a favor, go look up and see what is the West Slavic and East Slavic like unique building, because I do like the Hussar training ground. That's light cavalry and light cavalry defense. That's pretty solid. I can dig it. So that's for West Slavs and Hungarians. What would it be if I were if the land were to become Croatian? What would my building be? Yeah, and culture change does wipe out special buildings, which is a bummer. How did you fail to kill that guy? I know, right? Didn't you have 200 chance to annihilate him? No, it's like 100 chance. There's another guy I want to kill that I have like a natural 200 on without even bribing, which is one of these guys. In fact, I can... no, I probably can't take any money back because he's getting close again. I want that guy dead. Yes, leverage that guy into not joining a faction against me. It worked, sweet. In fact, that was this guy, wasn't it? Good. Because he's gonna be pissed off because I'm trying to kill his family. New great house has risen up with the death of another guy. Okay. Yep, he lost all of his trade posts. And it does mean that he's quite weak competition because he doesn't have anything in his mansion. It also does mean, though, that he's paying less in tax. He doesn't have as much to pay on. We're nearly done our armory. Nice. There, we just finished it there, okay. Can celebrate Passover in a second, which I think I will. Thanks, Chatterbox. Okay. So that is the armory is the last of the heavy infantry buildings. There's a lot of heavy infantry and pikemen that we get out of that now. With all of our bonuses, our army coming out of our mansion is huge. It would be so hard for an independence revolt to happen at this point between our massive personal levy and our massive retinue. Okay, map room is galleys, although I think at higher levels we get something more useful, because I really don't need more galleys. We have plenty. Palace Garden is prestige, which on its face, not that useful, but again, I think at higher levels we can get stats out of that. I don't understand how a 100% chance can fail. Am I the dumb? So this is one of those weird things about the game, Thomas, where 100% chance, it's not actually 100% chance to murder. It shouldn't have a percentage, honestly. What it is when it's above 100, there's a reasonable mean time of when an assassination attempt will occur. It can occur below 100, but it is very rare. And then as it goes farther and farther above 100, assassination attempts will happen more often. So if I had 500%, they'd probably try to kill the guy 3 times a month, but my actual chance of killing him wouldn't go up. But it might be so high that the second you fail, it tries again, which is what you may have seen in the very beginning of, like episode 2, I think, of my Asterius playthrough a couple years ago, is there was that kid that I failed to kill like 7 times, but I was trying to kill him like 4 times a month, because my percent chance was like 700. It's very strange. Yes, assassination can only happen above 70%, but that 30% from 70 to 100, there's a very small chance of it actually happening. When it hits 100 is the first threshold of when you have a reasonable chance of, like, you know, an attempt every couple months. So yeah, it is a cool mechanic. It's just, it's not what you'd think it would be just by, like, looking at it. The percentage is a little bit deceptive. Okay, so, while I'm rambling, chat, if you could do me a favor, if you could look up your mansions of, you know, when you're a Merchant Republic, Map Room and Palace Garden, what upgrades do I get from them at higher levels? Like, do I get, like, stats out of them? Like, because if one of them is going to give me something like Stewardship, then I want that. You asked what's the special building for Pomeranians? No, special building for Croatians. Croatians are South Slavic. Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm just going to check that Stettin training ground real quick. Barracks? Hussar training ground is nice. I'm going to go with a regular training ground, actually, for the retinue size. There we go. And then the armory is done there, so we need to replace this. So I'm just going to wait on the chat there on that one. While I wait on you guys with that, let's take a look at a few things here. Okay, so I'm the only one with a really heavily upgraded mansion. That's interesting. MDB commanding his army of informants. They get Hussar training ground. Okay. Which is Knights and Light Cavalry. Oh, wow. Okay. I think I like that Black's Hill Dragon even more than I like the Hussar training ground. The Hussar training ground is some light cav and some heavy cav. And heavy cav is rare and powerful. Ooh, I might want to try and convert this land to Croatian if I get a chance. Garden is diplomacy, says Simon. That is tempting. Again, you guys know how much I love stability, both internal and external. Diplomacy, permanent diplomacy definitely helps with that. Ship-based family mansion only gives galleys? Oh, that's weak. Yeah, I'm definitely not going for that one then. Okay, thanks everybody. So I'm definitely going to be going with the Palace Garden next and just upgrading that hardcore. Then I'll probably be doing more of the stable to get some more cav. And then last is going to be map room for galleys, because God, we are drowning in galleys already. All right, the Palace Garden is starting. Thanks for that, everybody. Let's save up for those universities. Trade post done in Danzig. Oh, we can burn an apostate. Some 56-year-old master seductress that is highly suspicious. I think we can burn her. Gotta get the garrison now. The troops are important. Oh, and a garrison here. Need some more money for that. I know I'm holding off on the universities. I shouldn't be because they take forever, but man, I want that retinue cap. You know how I function. Nothing's more important to me. Nothing in the world is more important to me than stability. And having a large standing army, that's stability. You know, speak softly and carry a big stick. Mustering ground done in Stargard. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna hold off a little. I'm gonna contain myself and get some universities. Rename your mansion to the Playboy Mansion? I feel like we need a show meme name. I forgot we can rename that actually. We need to rename our mansion, everybody. Give me suggestions. We need to crowdsource a name from the chat. Okay, what is this? Secrets of the world should be laid bare to us? I don't care. I'm not interested. Hey, we're trying to blow up the guy again. Hey, Hades. All right, I'm not gonna perform your... Oh wait, this is just gather ingredients? Yeah, sure. I'll gather ingredients. I thought they wanted me to do something dangerous. I'm not willing to do anything dangerous, if you haven't noticed, at this age, because we're like 66 years old, and I just want to live to be old enough to finish writing our book, because it's gonna be a badass book with our ridiculous 26 learning. I want the most scientific book in the universe. Hey, we killed the fucker! We finally blew him up. Success, he perished in the manure explosion, and no one figured out who did it. Hell yeah. Now let's blow up his next heir. This fuck. Because I want to inherit this guy's land. Alright. Bribe you. Hold on, who gives me the highest percent? You. I know I just said I'd save money, but this is cheap at least. Alright, there we go. We're at 130, and we can bribe her on the cheap for a little bit more. There we go. We're almost at 150. That's pretty solid. Construction of the feature has finished. Nice, we're done the Watchtower network. That's going to give us 10% more levy, which is crazy, because that's going to stack with our mansion and our whole capital county. That is going to be a lot of troops. Name it MDBHQ. I kind of like that one. Big Dick Mansion. This isn't Sassarus's mansion, please. Ooh, Big Money Mansion. I kind of like that idea. Okay. So is the cost of the Great Work going to go down now that we're done working on the feature? It did. It went down by like 11. That's not bad. 11 a year, but you know. Also, second best or better all around is the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantines, except Coptic, get cataphracts training. Yeah, it's horse archers and knights. That is very powerful. I know a lot of people swear by Scotch tradition, I think it was, where it's all pikeman based, and that is a very powerful one, where it's like hardcore defense bonus pikeman, and that just shuts down enemy cavalry. It's crazy. Cash Money Mansion. I kind of like that. Finland is drunk. Finland is drunk. There's Finland, Finland, and Finland. All right, got some esoteric knowledge. Cool. Oh, and Wolgast prospers. Awesome. They're at flourishing. I thought they would have been at booming by now. In fairness, they don't have a solid hospital, so when disease comes through, it does actually kill a decent amount. Garrison done. Keep them coming. Like every time I say I'll save up, I find something immediately more interesting. We can already get more retinue. Tempting. Prosperity and Wolgast, yeah, I'll pay for that. Raiders have arrived. Oh, that's like nothing. Do we have any organizers? We do. He was already on it. Whatever. Just making sure we move fast. Sway him with learning, yeah, because we have crazy high learning. Maybe next time he didn't even show up. Great. Asshat. What? Friendship's not worth money? Yeah, I'm not sending him money right now. No. I just spent too much anyway. Even if it's on something very important. Hey, Black Skull Dragon is Midas touched. Hell yeah! He's got a stewardship of 17, that's not bad. He's the giant, right? So he's quite unhealthy because he's a giant. He's humble, diligent, patient, and stressed. And Midas touched. And he's got great style. That hair and that mustache. He makes me think, you know what he looks like? He looks like this game's equivalent of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great? No, not Alexander the Great. Fucking... Why am I blanking on his name? What is wrong with me? No. All the historical names are colliding in my head. What's going on? Who here plays Civilization 4? Russia. There you go. Peter the Great, thank you. Fuck's wrong with me? I was thinking the Great and then I thought Alexander. I'm like, no, that's Greece. It's not right. All right, and also write a theorem paper. Diplomacy. He does look like Peter, doesn't he? Yeah, Peter the Great. Hey, groomed an heir. Forgot we were even doing that. Build a war chest? Yeah, we could do that in like 10 seconds, and that'll give us higher income. That'll give us like 5 years of 10% more income. What just turned green over here? We got a new country. Huh. All right, I want plot power increase. Hell yeah. Oh, is there an epidemic? Camp fever is hitting our capital. Yeah, camp fever just hit our capital. That's probably not going to affect our actual capital because of our disease resistance being so good. Our disease resistance in here, despite being booming, is hospital level 4 disease resistance 48%. We probably won't even drop below booming. I'd be pissed if we did drop below booming. I really don't want to. Garrison built. That is the final level of garrison there. Raiders have arrived in a foreign country. Okay. And the rabbi secluded himself instead of doing his job. Cool. He's paranoid, isn't he? He is not paranoid. Oh, someone might actually be trying to kill him. Is it because he has lover's pox? Probably. Garrison done. And that's the final level of garrison there. Okay. We need to build up our war chest because we'll get more money out of it. Oh, got another revolt? Nope, that's actually a Slovenian revolt in the Holy Roman Empire. They will win. The Holy Roman Empire would completely crush that revolt. Like, no worries about it at all. Hey, you! Get it. I said, hey, you! Get an organizer and go deal with that, and then go back. Yes, send out our theorem paper. We've never had one get rejected. Like, usually 2 people will say this sucks, and then it does awesome. Oh, game is still paused. Yeah, that guy says it sucks, and then everybody else says it's awesome. Do the Easter egg, play as a hedgehog. Maybe one day. Oh, cold core physician. Black Skull Dragon's not doing well. We can't let Peter the Great die. And some random guy in Stettin died. Sucks to be him. Oh, cool. We captured someone. Is he worth anything to ransom? No. And that was them winning that battle? Yeah, okay, good. We got all the raiders out. Cool. God, they still raid so much here, even when they just are barely even there. I might need to start building multiple hospitals soon for more tech rate. That's a hefty investment, though. Love your YouTube series. Looking to get good at this game, and your tips video was the first on YouTube. Now I'm a big fan. That's awesome. If you might find my tutorial series helpful too, but I'm guessing if you're watching the tips video, you're probably good enough that the tutorial isn't going to teach you anything too new. I'm happy to see you at the stream, though. Hope you're having fun. I think we're ready to dump some of this tech on Majesty level. There we go. Majesty is just always good. And then our next one we'll spend on Tolerance. There we go, war chests done. That'll get us 10% more income for, what is it, 3 years, 5 years? National, so the war tax is a 10% national tax modifier. For 5 years, that's gonna be a lot of money. I mean, 10% for 5 years, that is actually a lot of money in this country. We could also see the realm prosper. I mean, I have a better chance of that happening than anything else.